ASU men's basketball continues to struggle in the Pac-12. Its most recent game against Washington lasted nearly 3 hours and almost resulted in Bobby Hurley pulling his best Norman Dale impression after 3 Sun Devils fouled out and 4 others committed 4 fouls in the overtime loss. Nonetheless, the Fighting Hurley showed off some new things that could help them turn things around in the second half of Pac-12 play. And to break that down, we bring in WCSN basketball reporter Zane Hopen. Zane, we saw against Washington them limit the Huskies on the perimeter. Andrew Andrews, DeJounte Murray, they struggled from the perimeter shooting, and you saw some different trends.
Yeah, well, it was kind of odd because Andrew Andrews is the conference's zone buster. Yep. He leads the conference in scoring with 21 points a game, shoots phenomenally from the three-point line, the free throw line. He does it all for them. And he showed that in their last matchup in Tempe when he had 30 points, 12 assists, and 6 rebounds.
Yeah, quite the line.
Yeah, but ASU went a little different defensively here. They tried some zone in the first half, mixing in with their typical man defense, and it paid off at points, but there's still some things they have to improve on, obviously. Yeah,
Washington struggled from the field, but that was more so early. They were able to break down ASU zone with their guards, DeJounte Murray and Andrew Andrews, put some stress on ASU zone.
Yeah, you know, mostly it came from DeJounte Murray, and here we'll see it. This was ASU's, by far, their best defensive possession in zone of the game. Washington getting whatever they want on the perimeter, but that's the point of the zone. You're going to let them pass the ball around the perimeter and penetrate. And look at the ball movement. The top 2 guards are flying all over the place, results in a contested 3 from Andrews, which sometimes he knocks down, but it wasn't his night.
Exactly.
Here we're going to look at it, and this is when Murray became more of a threat. Murray gets the ball one-on-one, and Willie Atwood is forced to come out on Andrew Andrews because he's such a threat from beyond the arc, and that just leaves this one-on-one matchup, which we know it's going to happen.
Yeah, DeJounte Murray had a heck of a game last night.
He lived in the lane, and he found Thibault for the wide-open 3 in the corner. Similarly, we're going to see on this next possession, Murray and Andrews demand so much attention on the left side, making an overload, leaving Atwood to cover 2 guys, making the smart play and covering Chris, but there's just nothing he can do, leaving Thibault for another wide-open corner jumper. And that's kind of the night it was for UW. It was Murray getting in the lane and distributing, and he was having the game of his life.
And you saw Obieleka had to come and cover that short corner, and you saw Washington's guy flash in the middle of the lane was wide open. And against the Pac-12, Bryce Alford, Caden Reinhardt, Julian Jacobs, these guards that can break down that zone, ASU will have to guard one just like that in Ike Arabu this Saturday.
You know, Ike Arabu, Washington State, about 15 points a game with his pick-and-roll partner, Josh Hawkinson, who's just named a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar center finalist for the best center in the country. So we'll see how that goes if they mix in some zone, with Arabu being a similar threat as Murray was.
Yeah, we'll see if they mix in zone or man on Saturday when they play in Pullman against Washington State. You can catch that game on the Pac-12 networks, or you can catch all of our coverage, including some of Zane's work, on CronkiteSports.com. Thank you, Zane.
Yep.